I was checking sound volumes. Am I too loud?
Nip.
Can you talk close to the mic quickly? Just do a quick check, make sure it was changed.
Hi, I'm Joe Jackson.
A noise. I'm Joe Jackson.
Unemployed, single.
Welcome to the
Spaghetti. 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 And mash and chips. That's what we mix. Dip my toast into my coffee. Welcome to the episode. How are we doing?
Yeah, fantastic, man. Yourself?
Yeah, feeling pretty good.
What's this, 59?
58. Oh no, 59 possibly. I don't know. Who knows what order they'll be out in.
The numbers don't matter anymore.
The numbers have become irrelevant.
Yeah.
Well, I'll still list them on the episode. All you need to know is that it's an episode.
It is an episode, and we are here.
And we're going to talk
for
about
your
some
viewing,
absolute shit.
For your listening needs.
Oh, actually, I know we've done this before. And a little shout out to my godson Reese, who has been texting me recently.
Oh, good stuff.
Smashing back through episodes.
Good stuff.
Enjoying it, laughing on buses.
Oh, well.
Loving it all.
That's, if that's weird, you just share it. Just share it with people, It's fine.
Yes, tell your friends. Shout out from the
I'm sorry.
rooftops.
I'm sorry. It's so embarrassing.
Oh, God, I'm not going to tell anyone about it. It's ridiculous. I'm not telling my friends about this. You kidding?
Thank you for your continuing listening, Reese.
Continuing listening. And also, for listeners who will continue to listen, get onto Redbubble and buy one of our t-shirts. All Seeing Guys. Redbubble messaged me earlier. They emailed me doing the old, oh, hi, Greg. We haven't seen you
like
for a while.
Like they known you.
We haven't seen you for a while. It was like we've had a conversation with your inbox, and it says that you need to get a new, you haven't visited us in a while, blah, blah, blah. So here's 10% code off. Come visit us. Basically, come buy a t-shirt. We know if you come onto the site, you're going to buy a t-shirt. And if we dangle 10% to you, I'm waiting out. I reckon they might send me a 20.
I'm still quite tempted by that Nicolas Cage one I saw.
Oh yeah.
It was really nice.
I suppose you haven't just gone home and done that.
No, I think I was waiting for unemployment.
Time to get that Nick Cage. I'm going to do things I've always wanted to do. I'm starting off, getting that Nick Cage t-shirt. And wearing it.
That's going to show everyone the kind
like
of person
a proud
that I am.
Nicolas Cage fan wandering through the streets, head held high.
Of course I'm proud.
Walking under the warm sun.
Well, it's gone away now,
It has gone away. It was quite a second. Right, so we're diving a bit of geese dropping, where for new listeners, once again, we hear over snippets of our conversation and we mock them.
Yeah, overly mock them.
Geese dropping.
Geese.
Having a listen. Right, I had a guy on the phone on a bus.
Classic,
all the boxes.
Classic.
All the boxes ticked. Actually, no, I'm lying. I've mixed up my geese droppings.
Oh.
This guy was on the phone, but not on a bus. So a young guy.
I just know how I don't have any interest in it anymore.
A young guy passes me on the phone, and I hear him say, "What are you talking about, bruv? I wasn't with Sarah. I swear. I'm in the basketball court now. I swear. Swears." He wasn't. He was in the middle of the woods. Where there is no basketball court around there.
I swears. But he weren't with Sarah.
He might have been. He was alone in the middle of the fucking woods.
Well, if he's alone in the middle of a wood, then where's Sarah?
I imagine he's been banging her in the woods. Or having
Fucking
a way.
Oh,
on his way.
Yeah, because you've been doing quite... Have you seen anyone shagging in the woods yet? Whilst on your runs?
No. People have caught me almost having a shit in the woods. But I started out pretty well.
Are you a bear?
Yes. Bear, mate. Bear.
Bear shits.
No, yeah, the local Hogsmill River behind where I live, fucking awesome fucking woods. But yeah, I've not seen anyone having sex.
Wood enthusiast, Greg Armstrong.
I've not seen anyone having... Actually, no, I did see a couple getting quite cosy in a field on a sunny day.
Oh, yeah?
But I don't know if they're having sex.
No, it's, they could just be maybe he's trying to instigate something.
I imagine people have had sex there in those woods.
Yeah,
There's
man,
plenty
it's the
of
woods.
spots.
I think it's the number one place to go for sexual intercourse outside.
You kind of do, you pass dog walkers here and there and shit like that, but and other runners and other fucking cyclists, but you don't really see a lot of people just in the woods.
Usually the scenario is that the people having sex in woods can see you, but you can't see them.
So, yeah.
It's a very clever angle.
It's all about positioning.
Yeah, you've really got to check around, you've got to do a 360 of the entire situation.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Because you just
you need to check all areas.
Yeah, no, you need to make sure that you're going to get away with this.
I had sex in a field once, and it wasn't. I say field, it was a park, and it wasn't that fun because I was kind of like constantly. I was too busy looking around.
I say park, it was a garden.
Yeah, I say garden. It was a driveway.
I say driveway, it was the home and base. It was the AstroTurf section in home base.
But yeah, and it was just looking out, and then eventually, lo and behold, out of nowhere, because it's not a flat pitch.
Yeah.
It has a bit of a curve in it. I don't really realise this, what's happening, and I just see this head and dog. I said dog run up, and it's a lot closer than it should be. And I'm like, I didn't see him coming. I realised it's on a hill, and then I'm just like, fuck. And I'm like, we need to go. And we got up and finished. And this woman just came. We sat there. Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, nice dog. Let's come here, sniffing my penis. No, everything's fine.
Your dog just finished me off.
But no, I haven't seen people. The annoying thing about in the woods is when someone's having like their morning walk and they're like really into it, haha.
Yeah.
And you go past them and you do like a lap and then you kind of come back round again and you see them coming towards you again, like a bit further down. So you've kind of gone round and they're still going. And it's like, oh. Because as Gaz and Sam said,
are you not too much into the greetings?
Oh no, I tend to give a smile.
Yeah.
I've got headphones on. Like I'm not stopping for chat.
Because I'll usually get out of the way of like runners on the pavement because I know that they've got this funny little thing. Because if you don't get out of the way, they huff.
I don't.
They huff and puff, then they've got to like just because they've got to stand still.
Yeah,
and it's just like it's not even my fault. It's a red fucking light.
No, I'm very considerate. I'm very considerate. I don't like really like running on the narrow roads and stuff or getting in people's way. But in the woods, it's fine. The only thing that gets in my way in the woods is horses.
Interesting.
It's annoying. Because you can't run past them because they're like, oh,
yeah, no, they're gonna like kick out.
So
and shit.
It's quite narrow.
You'll run past. And just
I always see them on the most
hoof in the
narrow
rib.
path as well, and it's never just one; it's always two.
Yeah.
Once it was two women on horses, each also holding a secondary horse by the reins. So there were 4 horses, and I was like,
Fuck
"Fuck
that,
this."
man. That sounds dangerous.
The best though, because they teach kids to ride horses around there.
Yeah.
But there was.
Yeah, it's quite close to the Hampton.
It's right
Court
next,
place, isn't it?
It's right. Yeah, but this bit's actually a bit further down. But this is right next to. There's like a polo, like club there, like riding horse polo.
Oh, darling, really?
Yeah, you go past that.
Rah, rah, rah.
There's a cool farm there, kids' farm, and if I go down the back of it, it's like a little narrow path.
They're farming
and
children.
Fences. No, it's like a kids' farm, but no. yes, it's like a fence. That's good. That's good. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Sorry, I was late on that one.
That ticks some boxes.
I'm here. Am I too late? It was a good joke. I go down this little like roadway, and it's a really narrow path, and it's just like a fence. The other side of the fence is all like the petting zoo animals. Oh, it's cool, man. Yeah. All the horses. There's like these llama things that like looking over the fence, and it's like, oh, I slow down there and enjoy the animals.
Yeah,
because they literally just there's a fence between me and them, and that's it. And there's loads of them.
Damn,
it's good times.
Yeah,
but my horse story. There was. Once an occasion where I came out the woods to a narrow path and I heard this woman being like, show you're not scared, show who's in charge. And I was like, what the fuck's going on? I get in the corner and there's just this girl on a horse she's losing control of it.
Oh shit.
So it's like moving around and she's panicking a bit, and there's the instructor on the other horse just kind of being like, just stay calm, and the horse kept bending down to eat grass.
Yeah.
And every time it did, she almost fell over the top of his head. And she was like, hold on. She's like, show who's in charge. Have the power. Have the power. And then she saw me. She's like, do you mind waiting a second? I was like, okay, so I stood
Did
there.
you just shout by the power of grace?
By now, but somehow I ended up in between both horses. So the instructor's on her horse to the left. And to the right of me, I'm so close to it, is this woman on this horse that's freaking out a bit. I don't know why I was so close. And she's like, just show who's in charge. And I keep seeing this woman who's panicking on this horse keep glancing over at me. And I'm like, she must fucking hate me right now.
Yeah.
Because I'm just stood here. And I can't not look because there's nothing else to look at.
Yeah.
If I don't look, it's obvious I'm trying not to look. And
even if you did get to a point where you encouraged them, it'd just be like, leave it out.
Yeah,
Fuck off. Like, I don't need a fucking stranger cheering me on.
It was so fucking awkward. Just stood there watching and everyone was panicking. And eventually she got the horse to turn around and I just went past and the other woman was like, thank you so much. It's fine. And I was like, I need to get out of here now because if I don't want to go around and come back towards them.
Yeah, no, you don't want to see them in the same fucking position.
I don't want to see them again.
Fuck, man.
Sorry, you sent me off on a random tangent about my adventures in the woods.
It's fine. That's what I do. That's what I bring to the table, mate.
I like it. It's good fun.
The ability to send this into
all those times direction. We're all like, oh, we're going to woods. Where do we go? Where do we go? And the whole time there's endless woods and fields behind my house.
We should go investigating that.
It's good.
We'll do it. We'll go. I'm not going for a run. You can go.
No, let's go for a run.
We'll go for a nice morning walk. We'll have a morning walk, Greg.
A nice morning walk.
8 a.m.
Yeah.
Not tomorrow.
Not
Maybe tomorrow.
We'll pack some sandwiches.
Yeah, we'll go on a nice little 8 a.m. walk.
I did it with Lee actually. He wanted to test his new lenses out for his camera.
Yeah.
And we just walked through. It was nice. Got some cool pictures. Apparently, I'd stood there like, yeah, there's a horse there, and
Nice.
there's a little rodent over there. But you do go through a golf course, which is interesting.
Sick.
Yeah. I'm yet to be hit by a ball, but I have seen one fly over once.
That's nice. I like that.
It's going to
Just
happen one
grab
day.
it and throw it back.
Just run off with it.
Yeah.
Catch it in the air and just fucking run off with a golf ball.
Where'd it go?
I've actually got...
That pikey kid just grabbed it in midair and ran off with it.
I've got a secret tree that I've got all these golf balls like up in the top, like a squirrel. I just hide them all there. I've got 54 of them up there now. It's amazing.
Mate, what we should do is we should go to the golf course with tennis rackets. And when the ball, we'll just wait until we see a ball and just smash it back to them.
They have, near it, there's a Crazy Golf. Which has like cool big fucking waterfall. It has a massive like plane in there.
It's one of those in New Malden, isn't it?
Yeah, it's similar to that one. It's really fucking cool. And they also do football golf.
Oh, yeah, I know about football golf.
Yeah, like when you go past, you see the sign pointing to the fucking thing. It's just a big
Football
hole.
golf looks pretty cool, actually.
Gary does it. You just kick a big ball, don't you, into big holes.
But it's like, you got to like... It's the same as like teeing off. So you got to have a big old fucking goalkeeper wallop up there. And then like light little tap-ins or whatever. Like it's quite a little,
Goalkeeper wallop, I like that.
A little
that sounds like a sexual
wallop
move, doesn't it?
The goalkeeper's wallop.
Wallop. I gave her a goalkeeper's wallop. Wow, did you? Fuck.
I kicked her in the pussy.
That's not far from chomping a girl. Snatch it. Anyway,
Snatch it.
Snatch it. Anyway, my other key's dropping.
Yeah.
10 minutes later.
We'll see. We'll go with this one.
I quite enjoyed this ski jump, actually. This was when I was on a bus. And there was a dad on the bus with his two kids. And they were sat I was sat right at the front. And they were on the two seats next to me. And the dad was sat behind me.
Yeah.
But he was like facing up to him, kept taking pictures of them. He'd be like, look at the camera, guys. And the kid would be like, don't put that on Facebook. Even though he was like 4. Like,
don't put that on Facebook.
No, I wasn't selfie ready. Anyway,
don't put that on your friend's space. I
had my headphones on, but I heard him talking and between tracks, and I saw a postman out the window. I looked out and I saw a postman running down the pavement. He ran and jumped over a fence.
Awesome.
And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Parkour.
That's pretty cool. And as soon as I saw it, I heard the dad behind me say to his kids, I just saw the postman jump over that fence. And the little girl went, maybe he's a horse. And the dad, quite pissy, went, yes, that makes sense. Maybe he's secretly a horse. And just like looked back out the window, disappointed she didn't engage though. Like he wanted to.
Yes, that seems like a completely scientifically fucking proven thing, doesn't it, Becky?
Yes, Becky, fucking retard.
I can't believe you're my child.
It's not obviously a horse, is it? Yeah, secretly a horse. I'm going to tell your mother later on. Me and your mother have a glass of red tonight. I'm going to tell her.
Becky, have you ever thought about not talking?
Yes. Or just paying attention more. If you watched it happen, you'd see a postman clearly
What
run
are they
and jump.
teaching you in school?
I need to talk to your teachers.
What cartoon
I need
do you
to talk
watching
to your teachers.
Where you just think that people are secretly horses?
I need to talk to your teacher. Not the maths teacher, though, because I made advances to her and it didn't go down well.
She did not approve of those advances.
She didn't like those advances.
Parents' evening got really
in the
weird
long run,
after
I was helping you guys. I don't think you're going to be very good at maths. I was just helping out where I could, to be honest with you.
I was simply trying to suggest that you do some tutorials whilst my penis was hanging out of my trip.
Why can't you be like Jeffrey? All he's worried about is pictures going on Facebook of him that he doesn't like.
Yeah.
And that's not a bad trait to have.
And
it means he takes pride in his appearance. I've raised him correctly.
I have told him dozens of times I won't be putting it onto that group of paedophiles
We sound like
page.
two gay dads.
I know, yeah. Two gay dads. That's our new podcast. Hi, we're two gay dads.
We're homo.
I do like that when you hear. I do love hearing parents' disdain for their children.
Oh yeah,
but like when it's like that, when it's just like, yes, that's a perfectly viable explanation, isn't it?
That makes perfect sense.
Stupid moron.
I'm gonna text your mother now. Actually, I can't even
Like,
bother
you won't
to
believe
fucking
the
wait.
fucking stupidity coming out of this.
What's your one said this time? That's stupid. She's got another two having the exact same adventure.
Yeah.
Off on their trip
They're
back.
talking about squirrels.
But you know what? I was quite glad that, in a weird way, the postman would never know the conversation that was sparked by his little run and jump over a fence by the bus. Probably wasn't paying attention to it. Drove on by.
I think that's the thing. Like, I mean, I even when of anything happening. I mean, the amount of fucking odd stuff that's happened to you in public.
When I did it the other day. I was going through the park.
I don't really think about like the people that witness it and then go home.
I was going through the park, Balaclava Park, on by KFC in Surburn, and I got my foot stuck in a hole in the park, in the floor.
I remember you telling me about that.
And it tripped me, but I didn't it was like a proper trip. I managed to like land it okay, but then as I couldn't slow down.
Yeah.
I started going into that chicken run, like where my head was getting lowered down and my arms were spread out behind me.
It was like you were trying to fall over, but you couldn't stop running.
Yeah. And I was trying to slow down, and I kind of got up, and then I just fucking like tripped again, and kind of did like a hut, and proper mate just went over, like mate rolled across the fucking floor. Like I flew so fucking far, and I just rolled back up to my feet, even though my ankle hurt, and just fucking kept going. It didn't look at anyone, and I had to pass a group of girls on a bench, and one of them was like, when I went past.
But like, fuck you!
It wasn't really to that night when you're thinking random shit before you fall asleep. And I was like, mate, that park was full of people.
Yeah.
I know how many people saw, and how many people were like, oh, whoops a daisy.
Yeah, that's it. You never think about it.
Maybe the dad went, just saw that jogger fall over there, jump and fall over.
You know why
Maybe he was a horse
why I don't think about it that much is because I don't think everyone has a podcast where they need to see these things in order to have content.
I had a conversation with someone the other day. It might have been Ardle, and it was about that. And we came to the conclusion that doesn't really matter because that was it. You really look at people and you think, oh, maybe it was a Ved actually. It was definitely a Ved. You look at people
and think you're a cunt.
You're a cunt. You're a dickhead. And Ed's like, I feel a bit bad. Or maybe it was even Pete. Anyway, and he's like, I feel a bit bad about thinking it. But then I remember like so many people look at me and think that about me that it kind of makes it okay for me to do it because I know everyone else does it to me. Who's going to stop them? And I was like, good fucking point.
Fair play. Everyone's basically walking around thinking everyone looks like a cunt.
It's kind of like when you have to, you have to see a doctor that involves seeing your dick. And you're like, he's seen loads of dicks. It's fine. Like he won't be phased by mine. So it's not a big deal.
It's not like he's going to just go. It's just like, yes,
that's the same practice should be applied to those looking at people and having horrible thoughts about them. Not a murderous
Mr. Armstrong. Yes, I hear you have some penis problems. If you could just drop your trousers, please.
Story I've yet to tell.
And that's actually that is a wonderful penis.
Look, speaking of cocks and people seeing shit, you don't want them to see.
Yeah,
the guy puked on my dick.
Please, more context. More context.
I can't remember a night. I think it might have been the Earthtide gig. I woke up.
It was a night I wasn't down there.
All right. Well, I woke up in Ed's living room.
Oh, maybe it was.
And we were, or maybe I'd get.
Oh yeah, no, because it was you. You came over to mine afterwards, and then you went. To
Ed's. Maybe I said and I was going to.
I'd work the next day.
That was it. Yeah, that was it. And we're getting ready to leave, and I was like, "Oh fuck! I just remembered last night a guy puked on my dick." And Sarah just fucking lost it. Like what? I was in
because it's not something that is often.
I was in the
heard.
urinal, and I was the only one in there, and I was having a piss. And I was like, this is going swimmingly well. No one's in there distracting me, making me, be an awkward pisser. I'm just doing it. It's fine. And then the door flew open, and this guy just ran in. And just as the door opened, just ran to the urinal where I was pissing and just, like, fucking, mate.
Rough.
And it went fucking everywhere. And I looked down, it kind of just hit into my dick. And I was like, oh. Oh, God. But I was like, mate, fucking hell. But then realised he was still being sick. Yeah. How he got none on me, I don't fucking know. I mean, I could actually.
He didn't. He got on your dick.
Yeah, I could have been stood around with it all down my back for all I know. But mate, it was so fucking close. And I stepped back and I was like, went into the cubicle and was like, this is disgusting. Fucking. And then he was still going. Like, he was still being sick. It was, mate, it was insane. And I kind of left and I went up. I don't think Reese was even working. But I was like, mate, this dude is.
Yarfing.
Yeah, and he ran in and came back and was like, oh my God. he was all right afterwards. I saw him still out and about. He was outside feeling sorry for himself. He didn't come back in. He definitely went home, but he was hanging around outside for a bit, just like, oh, I need to make a move.
Yeah. Oh.
Bad times. I wonder if he was like, I wonder if that guy.
Sick on your dick.
I don't, to be honest with you, I don't remember what it looks like. I didn't really see his face, but. I wonder if he had long hair as well. I bet it was all in his hair. But I bet you...
we saw a young guy in the...
Oh, yeah, he looked like a guy. That really freaked me out.
Yeah, man.
That did freak me out.
Guy, if you're out there and listening,
we saw your
doppelganger last night.
And it was weird.
It was because it was so...
Why is Guy wearing a massive biker jacket? Oh, it's not Guy.
I remember you seeing it. It was you saw it. Just went, holy fuck!
It really caught me off guard. Oh Jesus! I thought music started playing then.
What music?
I thought it was the beginning of a song. I thought it was at the beginning of a song. Boom.
You talking about toilet incidents in the Cox? I had a toilet incident last night.
Yes, you did. Yeah. Pissed himself again.
What are you saying again for? Like it happens every week?
No, it's not every week.
It's
I
like
wish it were. I wish it was less frequent than that.
So yeah, no, I went into the toilet and the urinal was open. But I'm a fan of using the stall.
Nice.
Because I have issues apparently with pissing in front of people.
Hang on, using this. Oh right. I'm
so the stall was occupied.
I was thinking of you sitting on the bar stool pissing into your urinal. No, man. If it's free, I always go into the cubicle.
Yeah.
Always, if it's free, I go into the cubicle.
But I can't.
The guy puked on my dick, and that was my mistake.
Yeah, it's true. So I went to the urinal. And it's just sort of standing there trying to piss.
Nice.
And then I just hear this. I hear that there's someone actually in the cubicle. And then all of a sudden, I just hear this woman's voice just go, "It stinks," over and over again. And then she was just like, when she came out, she was just like, "What? It stinks." And I was just like, I don't know. It was such a bizarre fucking. And then she was just like, "Sorry." And I was just like, what the fuck is going on right now?
Yeah. Why are you in here?
Yeah. I didn't ask. I was just like, what's going on? Why? I should have asked.
I hate when people comment.
But
on
I was
smells
too busy thinking, I can't wait to tell Greg about this.
Yeah. this is not usually something that happens. This is great. I remember being in the toilets in Bentwood Centre having a shit, and I just heard these guys walk in. I heard one of them go, "Oh, fucking hell, stinks of shit in here."
What do you want?
And the other one laughed and was like, "Oh yeah, it does, yeah." But then he kept plonging the joke. Nah, mate, fucking shit in here, innit? Proper. He's having a piss. Proper shit smell, innit? And they're like, yeah. It sounds like a group of old men, but they weren't. You could tell they're little rude boys.
Yeah.
And I was just like, hurry up and leave. And then one of them just stood by one of the cubicle doors and was kind of like, whoever's shitting, it stinks. There was like 8 people in there shitting.
Yeah. That toilet is renowned for its shitting.
There was, if you went in there at a certain time, it was that morning where everyone was dashing for their morning shit.
Yeah, all the homeless people.
And it would just be, I usually went in after them, but it would just be,
that's chaos. A rough time. I don't want to be in there with them.
Mate, you just fucking hear it, man. I remember being in there one day and just hearing this guy. Mate, it was like 8:30 in the morning. It had just opened, I think. And this guy was in there. I could just hear him going,
ugh.
Mate, ungodly noises.
Yeah.
Like, he was kind of going, oh. And I was like, holy fuck.
Yeah, man.
Like, I was like 2 cubicles down from him, and I was like, holy fuck. And he was loud.
Yeah.
And then it'd been going on for like, a few minutes, and I'm like, what the fuck do we do? And he's kind of, and I'm just like, fuck. And I can hear the cubicle shaking a little bit here and there, and it's like, fuck. And eventually this guy further down heard his voice go, "You all right, mate?" And he kind of just guy didn't reply.
It's like a community.
The guy was just like, but none of us saw each other.
Yeah.
And then I had the other guy, "Sure you're all right? Mate, you all right?" And I heard him leave the cubicle, knock on the door, then he left.
Yeah.
And the guy kept going, and I was like, I don't know to get out. I mean, I was fucking on my phone.
Yeah.
And then a few minutes later, came back with one of the security guards, and the security guard's knocking the door, going, "Mate, can you open the door, please?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, just making you open the door." And eventually open it. I walked out, fuck doors, so here we go. I can have a look, who is he? It was just some big, huge, fat, like, Asian guy. Like...
Just throwing up?
I guess it was on his knees in there. Like...
Was he praying?
I don't think he was praying. It was just a bit mean. It was just, I guess, just puking loads or heaving.
rough.
He might have just. I don't think he's actually been sick. It might have just been heaving.
Oof.
I think it was just heaving for ages.
I mean, as you said, if he was making ungodly noises.
Oh, that is well ungodly.
Because everyone knows the sick noises, but if it's just like, if it's a bit off, you're just like, hang on.
I fucking hate the sick noises.
Yeah.
I hate it.
I always.
I hate the heaving of that.
You know, like when you puke. I mean, you just let it go. You don't really hold back.
I've puked a couple of times.
Yeah, but when I puke, I don't fucking like it.
I hate throwing up. I hate it.
That surprises me.
Mate, I hate it.
But I always puke, and like the first bit comes out, and then I just panic.
Yeah.
And I try and stop myself throwing up, and then it's just like, which makes it so much worse. And then the second bit is just so much longer, and it's just ugh. I remember throwing up once, and I thought I was over. I thought I'd finished like the session of vomit,
yeah,
and it just kept coming. I'd finished making the puke noise. I'd finished going, bruh,
it was just coming out.
It just kept coming, and it freaked me out so much.
When was the last time you threw up?
A few months ago.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, not too long ago. Yeah, a few months ago.
I threw up a little bit last night.
Yes. Nice.
Little bit.
Let's not do a sick episode.
Just a mouthful.
Oh man, I had another interaction with a stranger out in the public. Yes? I told you this yesterday.
Tell me again for the viewers.
For the viewers. Yeah, no, I told
news
you.
To me.
I'm telling the viewers now.
I'll be on my phone. Old news to me.
Viewers. So last weekend I'd gone over to a friend's house and I left quite late and I missed the bus, so I was walking home, and it was in Teddington. It was pretty quiet, not a lot of people around, and I'm walking home and I see this white van goes past me, but then it immediately, like, the red lights hit the back and it's stopping and it pulls over, and I'm just thinking, fuck, I'm in trouble here, because I got fucking beaten up in like Teddington years ago.
Yeah, of course, yeah. And
waiting for you to come back. Like, yeah, and
I told you to stay out of Dogtown.
Mate, I was right near the station as well, and I was just like, this is a fucking omen.
Yeah.
So this guy fucking gets out, and I was just like, here we go. Like, took a headphone away from my ear and fucking put my hand in the pocket to try and grab my keys, and he comes up to me and just in broken English, he just goes, excuse me. He's like, excuse me. He sounded a bit like the Moon, apparently, from the Mighty Boosh.
Apparently.
Excuse me. No, he comes up, he's like, excuse me. Do you know where I can find women of pleasure? And I didn't know. I was so relieved that he wasn't going to kick my head in that I became I became very knowledgeable of the surrounding area. Yeah. I was just like, well, mate, look, in all honesty, I don't think you're going to find anything in Teddington, but Kingston, there's probably going to be some prostitutes. And just directed him.
No, not prostitutes. Women of pleasure.
Women of pleasure. And I was just like, yeah, so just go to Kingston, mate. You probably have some better luck there. There's going to be a lot more people around. They might have some contacts. A guy, I don't know what it was about me that suggested I knew where to find.
You're the only person around, weren't you?
Maybe it was because I was alone at midnight in the street.
See, my experience with van stopping like that is, I definitely, if it's around Surbiton, at least, fucking hell, it seems frequent, but if I had to list them, probably only like 4 times in my life. But during specific years, a van has stopped in the street and held up traffic before, and someone's leaned out, and usually an Irish accent, just been like, hey, mate, do you want to buy a couple of speakers? I don't know what accent that was.
A couple of speakers.
It's not Scottish. Whatever accent that was, where they're from, you could do the association. Yeah, it was like, do you want to buy speakers? And I was like, no, mate, I'm fine. Oh, no, they're really big. They're in the back. I was like, no, I don't want to buy them.
They're really big. That just sounds like a burden.
But he'd be stopping in like Surbiton High Street. Like, it's like 20 quid. Like, but it happened loads.
At that point, you're like, 20 quid?
But
really?
It happened loads, but always different people. It was never the same people doing it.
But always selling the same speakers.
I never saw they were the same speaker. But even Lee said to me once, he's like, I've been stopped a couple of times by random vans asking me if I want to buy speakers. It was a weird, like, it kind of happened over a span of a couple of years. It was quite a regular thing to happen.
Is it a secret code that you haven't
I don't know.
broken?
Maybe they were going to kidnap me or something. Or they were going.
Who knows? That's it. They'll say, like, go to this car park and I'll open up the back.
Well,
and
I
you
think
can
that's what it'll be when you hop in the back. Like, we'll take you home with them and then rob you.
No.
Because they can't leave you inside the road with the speakers. They're probably like, you're local, we'll drive into your house. Yeah. Oh, we'll rob you now.
I just like, you know what? I'm fine. I think I'll just take these in a cab. It'll be fine.
No, they're pretty big. You need a van cab. Now we'll take you home.
No.
Give us your keys.
No, thank you.
You're getting fucking robbed. You're in the van now. Your fault.
No.
No. Here's that 20 quid dough for the speakers. I can just take it from here if you want. I'm not really that fussed.
No, it's not. You're not robbing me. I've just given you £20 and you've in exchange for speakers.
Exchange. It's a forced sale.
Don't say robbing. People aren't going to like that.
Yeah, you got to change your tactic, mate.
Yeah, it's no wonder you're trying to fucking sell these. If you tell people you're robbing them, mate, don't tell them that, because then you probably sell them for 40.
That would be like a good sketch of character, a guy who's just oblivious to everything. And even when he's getting like robbed or possibly murdered,
Mr.
I'm sure it's been
Oblivious.
done, but he's completely oblivious. Just like, oh, righty, oh, lovely. And who are you? I'm John.
Yes.
My father, he worked in a factory in 1969. What did your father do?
A robber.
Is he? Well, I'm one's in the family.
How exciting. One of those train people, was he?
Oh, yes, I've heard of those. I like those people.
Sorry.
You've got a knife.
I've just noticed you're punching me in the stomach there. If you could just resist doing that, that'd
Oh, I don't know.
that'd be
I'm
quite
not.
nice.
You've mistaken me. It's good to keep fit. Granted, hit the old punching bag once in a while, but you have mistaken me
Yes,
for a punching bag. So.
I've taken a few knockings in my time.
Oh, sir.
Oh, that's my rib.
Sir, you seem to have a knife with you. Oh, right, are we having cake? Oh, so, sir, you've misjudged me for a cake.
No, what you've done there is stuck that knife right in my neck, which is making it rather awkward for me to communicate with you.
Anyway, I've had a great time with you guys. I've got to go.
If you could possibly just pull out my mobile phone and call an ambulance.
To meet Jane to play some bridge.
No bridge today.
Well, that took a dark turn, didn't it?
It was, yeah.
We just invented and killed off Mr. Oblivious.
Mr. Oblivious.
I say Captain Oblivious.
Captain
That would be a
Oblivious.
shit superhero.
All right,
Captain
Captain.
Oblivious. They're destroying the town. There's aliens in the sky burning the city. Oh, I don't see them.
Whether to blame, there's a claim.
Imagine if that was the actual superhero, just going around selling
didn't
your
see
fucking
him.
insurance and shit.
Captain Oblivious.
I didn't see him. The city is destroyed, but Captain Oblivious still flies over the ruins, completely oblivious to the whole
Completely
situation.
oblivious.
To the whole situation.
It would be like the old timers, like after the destruction of the city, Mr. Oblivious flies around, completely oblivious to the destruction below him.
Shittest superhero in the fucking world.
Love it.
Or maybe a villain in his own way.
Could there be a shitter superhero than
That
Captain
reminds
Oblivious?
me, I wonder if Captain Dead?
Captain Dead. Captain not a superhero.
Captain not a superhero.
Amazing-
Captain Market Research.
The amazing regular.
That reminds me.
He's amazingly regular.
I wonder if I can find it. I saw a poster outside a church yesterday, and it kind of pissed me off actually. But I bet I'm not going to find this fucking poster because I'm just googling
Posters.
No. I can narrow it down because I remember what the tagline was on it.
Oh, good shout.
Church poster. Because it actually is bringing up. Ooh, no, I'm not going to fucking find it. There's no way I'm going to find it. It was basically a poster of a kid kind of going through town. A cartoon of a kid. And he was obviously confused by the world, like, and it was kind of like, right, and looking round, there was like people doing like naughty things. So like, I think one of them was like smoke or looked like
Horseplay.
One of them looked like he was like doing weed. Right?
Doing weed.
The other one looked like he was like drinking. Just you know. And they're obviously the baddies. And it basically said above it, like, your guide, how do you know if your friend's a supervillain? Like, is what it said, supervillain. It was making all these people supervillains against this one guy who was walking through town, seeing them all. And it was like, you know, how do you identify supervillains? You know, don't be friends with these supervillains. And it was like, really? Like,
Yeah.
so don't be friends with normal people. That's why you can weird, because you isolate yourself from these key events. Like, so basically it's saying, live an isolated life with us. You don't have to look at these people or be friends with them, because, you know, they're super villains. Don't want them in your life. People that, you know, have fun. Fucking,
Yeah.
you know, they will be don't give a shit about you
supervillains.
either. Like, but they're super villains. Don't get involved with them. Even though there are many of them are key life experiences, like, you know, socialising with friends like
Yeah.
that and doing shit like that. You don't have to. You don't want to do it, but don't do it because a poster from church told you, or church told
Watch
you.
out
to
for
do
the
it.
incredibly evil doctor doesn't cross the road when the green man's throwing.
Watch it. You got to watch out. The people that don't cross the road at the allocated crossing areas, just don't be friends with them.
They're
Don't
basically
associate with
Al-Qaeda.
them. They are the gateway drug to bad experiences. Next thing you
And
know,
terrorism.
you'll be smoking crack in the back of a fucking Nando's in the toilets,
You'll be eating cats and fucking
shitting dogs.
drinking glue.
Skip away from them. You're best safe from them. I didn't like it. It annoyed me. I wish I took a picture of the poster
I think that's
now.
no, because I think that's if it's directed at kids who are very what's the word I'm looking for?
Influential.
Yeah, you go. You knew it.
Mm.
They're very much influenced by the things they see around them, and I think that sort of thing can just be like, well, hang on, that person isn't crossing the road with a green man. He's clearly evil. I must kill that person. What if they're a complete fucking lunatic? And they're just
told
like,
you-
that person's a bad person. I'm going to go and stab that person so they don't be bad anymore.
I had that before. I mean, I told you.
Fuck
I
you,
think I
church.
think I told it on the podcast. When I was-
Fuck you, church.
when I was crossing the road in Surbiton, and it was a really sunny day, and there was a guy and his daughter next to me.
Oh, yeah.
And then, like, the little girl looked up at me and we waiting to cross, and she went, "Should we cross the road?" And he went, "No, you can't. You got to wait for the green man." She went, "Oh yes, the red man's the naughty man. Like that's don't cross. It's naughty." And I was like, "Oh, that's pretty good." Then she looked at me, and she looked back at her dad and went, "He's got tattoos." And she went, the dad went, "Yes." And then she went, so that means he's a naughty man. And the dad went, yes, he is.
Oh, get fucked.
But the dad, the dad was like, "Yes, he is a naughty man." Then he looked at me and kind of mouthed the word "sorry."
Yeah.
Like, sorry. So I was kind of like, it's a weird situation.
Weird.
I just kind of smiled and was like, "Yeah, it's fine. It's fine." I respect the fact you were kind of like, "Sorry,
You know what you should have done? Just turn around and just like...
Do you want one?
Just like, I am a naughty man. I'm going to ruin your life.
Just turned and started barking at her. Like a dog. And I was like, "It's fine."
It's such fucking stupid connotations though, isn't it? All that. It's just like, if this person has tattoos, they're a fucking bad person. They're not.
And it's like, I knew people, like previous managers I worked with, would get funny about people in tattoos just because they didn't like them. Not because you couldn't have them at work, they'd be covered up, but like didn't like them. And like someone's boyfriend came in and he had tattoos on the hands. And when he left, the manager was kind of like, "Oh well, I'm not sure about that. Is he been to prison?" Like serious questions. Like, no, or don't. And then it was really funny after that about it. Like, didn't trust him. Like, I don't know. He's got tattoos.
It's so fucking stupid. It's just, I think it's something that's put into our heads because I mean, even if you look at like films and shit like that, you see prison people, you see like hooligan films and shit like that. They're all just tattooed and it's like, oh, they're bad people. It's not. It's fucking stupid.
Although I'm saying it, but sometimes, I mean, weird. I was at Wimbledon train station.
I like the idea that they've got in their head is that they've got this tattoo and that tattoo has turned them bad.
Yeah, the ink's got in them. But yeah, this guy came up to me at Wimbledon train station. It was quite early. He didn't seem fucked, but he seemed like a bit of a nutter. He was in a tracksuit, and he had a tattoo on his face, kind of like the Mike Tyson one, I guess.
Yeah,
it might have been the Mike Tyson one, actually. I think he did the whole hangover thing.
Damn.
And he came up to me and he asked if he could borrow my phone to send some text messages. And I was like,
weird.
This is a weird situation to be in. But I was like, straight away, in my head, I was like, he's got a big tattoo on his face.
Yeah.
And then I was kind of like, well, is it weird that that's a factor now? I'm kind of like, well, he's got a big tattoo on his face.
Yeah.
But maybe I'm overthinking this because he actually...
I find in that sort
I'm
of situation,
overthinking the
it's their
tattoo because I think he's effectively robbing me right now.
Yeah.
So maybe I should focus on that.
in that situation where a complete stranger asks to borrow my phone, I'm more inclined to reject the people that are like begging for it, just like, "Oh mate, please, I'm so desperate."
Yeah.
And I'm just like, "Oh my god, yeah," and then they'll just fuck off.
Have you ever let anyone borrow your phone?
Yeah, actually, I let a drug dealer borrow my phone. Yeah, that was a stupid thing to do.
Why? Oh yeah. No, I keep getting calls all the time. The police are after me.
It was when I was working in Walton, and all the buses were fucked, so I was still in Walton like about 8 o'clock, and it was just fucking me off. And he'd approached me with the classic, "Yo, you got a cigarette?" "Yeah." "Oh, do you smoke weed?" And I was just like, "Yeah, I do actually, yeah." And it was just like, "I'll take my number down." And see, I thought getting out of it is not by saying no, you don't smoke weed, because they're just like, we'll take my number anyway.
I got this, I got that.
Yeah. Don't take my number anyway. Met a drug dealer last night actually.
Oh wow,
forgotten his name.
Drug dealer 4.
No, I can't remember what his name was.
Oh, why are you going to read his name? This is his name.
No,
and
I'm
his
not going to
number.
read his name. I've got a missed call from him.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, it's just I
right,
don't call them. Yeah, I don't.
Dropped call.
Yeah, it's just man, Kingston's just a lively place for people to
I let
sell
a woman
their wares.
borrow my phone once.
Yeah, no, I think the drug dealer, it was literally just to call his like brother or something.
Oh wow, really? That's
Yeah,
weird.
It was odd.
I thought it was like to type his number into your phone or
Nah,
something.
like 3-minute conversation.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I had 3 minutes though, so it was fine. I wasn't too fast.
Still,
If I was on a credit situation, like a pay-as-you-go sort of scenario, I'd be super pissed off.
I was walking home when I was in Kingston back to the flat in Surbiton, and I was passing up the Ram pub, and there was a car parked like outside the Rose Theatre. And there was a woman by it looking pretty frantic. And I walked past, she went, "Sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. Can I borrow your phone? I need to make a call." And she's like, "I'm really sorry, my car's fucked." And I was kind of like, she's like, "My phone's got no battery." She had a phone. She's like, "It's got no battery." And I was just like, okay. Like, but then I was like, well, we are right opposite a police station. Like, and we are, it's busy. It's a busy fucking, she's not going to drive away easy here because there's a little roundabout right next to us.
I saw Captain Oblivious circling the sky earlier.
I tried to catch his eye, but it was totally oblivious. So I gave him a phone. And then, but she kept calling and no one was answering. And she tried like 4 times. It was getting awkward because I was like, I kind of need to go now. Well, I didn't, but I didn't want to hang around anymore.
Yeah.
And she gave it back to me and was like, oh, thanks anyway.
Man, it's like, do you remember the story I said about the girl in the pub who wanted to borrow that person's phone to like, listen to a song?
I feel how far away you were from the mic.
I know, that's fucking bad. I'm just too comfortable. It's this fucking sofa.
That's why I sit forward. I can't do it. If I sit back, I go into your mode.
No, it's good though. It's nice. I can't sit forward.
All that time. You're all right.
Nah. It's fine. Editing will sort that.
Will it?
I remember when I first like started going out when I was like 17 and stuff, and we were all going to like trying to get into pubs and things like that. And we knew, yeah, so we'd go out again. Actually, funnily enough, in Teddington quite a lot. And we'd all got the train one night, and it's the kind of sort of scenario where like there'd be like maybe 20 of us on the train, but as the stops go on, more people could get off.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Sunbury is sort of more towards the end of the line, like last 2 stops.
Yeah, yeah.
We were on the train this particular time, and there was this fucking shady fella, dude. It was I don't know, man. He was just really shady. He was kind of like a little bit aggressive, and he was just kind of, he was with us, and I was sitting on the floor because there was no seats,
Of course.
And then he was just he picked on me. He's just like, fucking look at this waste man. Like, it wasn't even just like, oh, it's waste man. He was like, this waste man. And it's just like, look at him on the floor, can't even stand up. Fucking hell. I'm like 17, scared for my life.
Yeah.
He must have been like 19.
Oh, even worse.
But even that, when you're young and there's even a 2-year age gap, it's like they're 10
it's
years
bigger
old.
boy, man, yeah.
Yeah, it's bigger boys.
Real boys.
And so it gets to around Sunbury, and that's usually where everyone, like the last of the last, got off. But our friend Ollie was with us, who was in Shepperton. He had to go end of the line.
Yeah.
And so we're getting towards Sunbury, and we're all sort of getting ready to get off. And this guy's just like, "Hey mate, can I borrow your phone?" I'm just like,
The guy called you waste man.
"Yeah." He's just like, "Yeah, I need to borrow your phone. I got to call my mate." And I was just like, "Oh, I got no credit, man." And just like, "Well, let me see your phone then and see if you're lying." I hate that shit, man. It's like, why are you lying? I hate that. It's just like, don't fucking call me a liar.
Yeah.
Cunt. But I just like, I was with mates and stuff, and I was just like, "Yeah, no, I'm sorry, man." And then all my mates just like, "Nah, man, leave him alone," all that shit. So my friend's backing me up. Unfortunately, Ollie had to stay on the train, and so did the guy.
Shit.
When we got off the train, he was just like, "No, the guy was all right, a bit weird, but he wanted to come home with me."
Oh, right. So
And I was like, "What? So what did you do?" "Oh, I ran as soon as he looked away." Yeah.
Wow. So he actually stayed and chatted to him. Like, wow.
He had. Yeah, they were both on the last. I don't even think.
Is it a long journey?
What, from Sunbury to Shetton?
To his stop after getting off. How long would he be on the train with him for?
Less than 10 minutes.
Still too long.
Yeah, definitely.
Still too long.
And you can't even like get up and walk away at that
No,
point.
because it's too empty fucking train.
I even said to Ollie, I was just like, "Don't, man, get off with us.
Yeah,
Get off. I'll walk halfway with you or whatever.
Yeah.
Just don't stay on." And he's like, "Nah, it'll be fine." I was like, "Oh,
Oh, brave lad.
yeah."
It worked out for him. They took the gamble and he was all right.
Took the gamble.
Yeah, you got to be more trusting in life sometimes, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I had a train experience recently. Shout out to Apollo Kid, Pete Miller. I met up and check out fine art. Did you see that fucking moving image?
Mate, that was like an exhibition.
Yeah. That was.
I thought it was
as fuck.
but I thought it was like you stood in front of it
Oh yeah, maybe.
because I thought there was like a little camera.
Yeah. It was like a filter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All his eyes were like smoking. They fucking looked cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, it looked really cool. I wasn't sure if it was just something you could like. It was like a 2017 version of like funny mirrors that you can stand in front of, and it's just a camera, and then like you stand in front of it, and the filter happens.
It's cool. Anyway, check out fine art. His fucking artwork's fucking incredible.
Man, yeah.
Absolutely incredible. When I met him the other week,
I've watched him draw for like 4 years.
Yeah, man.
Brilliant.
Like before we left, he was like gathering newspapers, and I was kind of like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, I'm just sorting because I draw and paint on my newspapers, so."
Oh, yeah.
I just there's a couple I wanted to use. I'm just trying to find them. And I was like, wow, fucking hell, in. Like,
Yeah.
His flat was cool, man. He was like being in a gallery, just huge, fucking amazing.
I'd seen,
artwork
he's painted all the walls
on
and
his
stuff,
fucking walls, and fucking. But he's just his setup, just canvases stacked up, all painted or in process of. It's cool, man. Anyway, on the way to Pete's house.
Yeah.
No, we'd gone to a bar in Shoreditch and seen his mate play. There was a weird band on before, mate. I don't know what was going on there.
Shoreditch, man. You want some weird bands?
Mate,
Go to fucking Shoreditch.
It was like a block party on Valium, but kind of like, but not more how they they were just hitting random notes, and he was just kind of going, there was nothing. There was nothing happening.
Was there any, there was no element or
There was
construction?
drum, bass, he was playing guitar, but he was just kind of hitting weird chords and like not really singing, kind of just going, yeah, hoo. And he was singing lyrics, but they didn't really make sense, and I couldn't really hear him. And the other guy kept bending down, fiddling with like the effects pedal. And everyone just sat there, kind of cross-legged with their drinks and the candles and this little like bar bit, kind of going, oh yeah.
Yeah, it's very good.
Anyway, left there, and we had to get on the train to like Crystal Palace way, and it's like half-hour, 40-minute train journey. And it's like we get on the train, and we're sat like, you know, the chairs that will face each other in line, so you're not like in your own separate bit, you're like facing the other side.
Yeah.
So we're facing, and we're in this train, and I can just hear this down the end of the train, someone shouting. I look ahead of me, and this woman, I see her look down the train carriage, and she kind of go, I see her go, oh, for fuck's sake. And I'm like, uh-oh, what's happening? What's that? And I look, and mate, there's this guy just walking through the train, playing really shit music from his phone. There's an Indian guy just going, are you ready to learn about our Lord Jesus Saviour? Our Lord Saviour Jesus Christ. Are you ready to learn? Are you ready to learn? Jesus has saved our sin. And he would walk through the carriage, and he'll start again when you got to the next carriage.
I like the idea that if he's going through the carriages and someone's there, just like, yeah, oh, he's got another carriage.
But there's no doors between carriages. It was really open.
Oh yeah, no, it's the overground ones are all different now, aren't they?
So it was all different. So it was really open, like, so you weren't losing sight of him or not hearing him.
No.
And he was coming through, mate. It was so fucking loud. It was good up and down the train. And after like 10 minutes, people were starting to get a bit like, oh, started shouting at him. And one person was just kind of like, oh, I need Lord Jesus Christ. And he kept, as people would shout, and he'll be like, God bless you, to everyone that shouted out, pointing at them.
Yeah.
And then he kind of moved on, mate. This other guy came down, and he was just like, very heavily disabled, I guess.
Yeah.
And just shouting out a word that sounded like money.
I have no legs.
He was. Then
I have no legs.
Then he got off, and then in between the church guy, this other dude came into the carriage, and I quite liked this guy. He had a good sales pitch.
Yeah.
He was obviously a young homeless lad, and he kind of came in and was like, hi, my name's whatever, I'm homeless. I'm trying to find a job, but it's actually really hard, well, because of the homelessness. But I don't just want to sit on the streets doing drinks and drugs, so I've been trying to make a business for myself and make some money. So I've been collecting...
So if anyone wants to get sucked off...
Yeah, so he's like... He was saying it much better than what I'm saying, actually. He was quite good at it. He's like,
he's got plenty of time.
I've been picking up discarded cans and making like trays out of them. And he had this like shoebox with him, and he opened the shoebox, and he had like 12.
Oh yeah, it's like ashtrays, right?
It's kind of like ashtrays, yeah, made out of like cans, but they were like. But he's like, they make really good gifts. They make really good tea light holders. And he was listing all these uses. Mate, they looked great. They did look.
No, they do look really good when they're done.
Really, really good.
Yeah.
I was like, he's done a fucking great job on that. And I was like, I kind of want to give him some money, but I know I don't have any. Like, I don't think I have any.
It's a real pain in the arse when that actually happens.
Yeah. So I didn't really want to get my wallet out and him be like, oh, great. And then me be like, actually, I've got no money. I was like, I can't go through that.
It's like, mate, where are you getting off? Come with...
Yeah, come with me. And
have you got an Oyster card? How the fuck did you get on here?
And he started kind of walking through, and then two people in my carriage like, yeah. One guy gave him £1.80, which I thought was a bit of a cop-out, because he had loads of change.
Oh, that's bullshit,
And he was going through all his change, and he went, there you are, £1.80. And he had loads of fucking pound coins in his hand, and I was like, you dickhead. What are you off? I mean, it's good you're buying one.
Take into account how much a can is.
And the guy was just like, oh, yeah, great, which one do you want? And he was just like, oh, yes, and took the Coca-Cola one, I think. And then the woman...
No originality.
The woman a couple down was just like, oh, yeah, we'll take... I think she gave him like a £5, actually. It was good on her.
I would have given him a can.
But then he went... But the thing is, he then went into the next carriage and started again. Hi, mine. But he didn't do as good a job on the pitch. I was saying to Pete, I was like, he's messed up the pitch on the next carriage.
Yeah, they're not as lively in this one.
Didn't go down as well.
They're still just getting over crazy religious man.
He was on his way back down from the other side. When he came past me, Pete was kind of leaned over to me and was like, it's not usually like this. He's like, I've never had this before.
They heard you were coming.
He's like, I've never had this before. He's like, this is insane. And he's like, I think I've maybe one here and there, like, someone asking for money, but this is never like this. And he's like, are you all right? Are you okay? I was like, yeah, I'm fine. He's like, not freaking out or anything. I was like, no. He's like, cool, because, crazy man screaming on a train in London at this time about religion. You can,
yeah.
I was like, yeah, I know what you mean. If he had a big jacket or something, maybe, but he's wearing like tight He's dressed really nicely. He's wearing nice loafers. He's got nice, like, smart trousers on. He's got a tight polo. I can't see anything under him that could be dangerous. And he's just playing music at his phone while he chats about fucking religion. Like, leave him to it. He seems happy enough. He seems happy. He's annoying the fuck out of everyone.
Yeah.
But he's not. I don't see him as a threat.
No.
I was quite calm by him.
Nice, fair play. Fair play.
Then obviously when we got off the train, a little much later on in the evening, he was like, fuck, now I know why that train journey was so fucking fucked up. He's like, you were with me. Yeah. He's like, of course it's because you were with me.
Yeah.
Of course it was because you were with me, Greg. Fuck. Greg Train, I didn't think about that. When I met you tonight, I didn't think about what would happen when I was out with you. He's like, I forgot.
I don't know what it is that makes these people aware of you. I don't know if it's like a pheromone that you give off.
That dude last night came up to me in the pub, didn't say a word to you, not a single word to you, just came up to me when I was chatting to you and just kind of looked around at me and went, good times. Like, it was like early on we'd just got there. It was
that
early.
the dickhead?
No, that wasn't. No,
was that
that was the guy I mistook. This was the guy I mistook for Ed.
Oh, yeah.
And I just looked at him and went, yeah, man, yeah, good times. And kind of turned back to you. And you were just like, yep, every time.
Yep. How do you do it?
Happened to me. Am I just telling too many stories here?
No. Because whilst you're telling them, I am listening, but I'm also trying to think of how I've had like interactions with weird people. The nearest being as the guy that asked me for women of pleasure.
This one actually backs up the whole thing. I was in a pub in by work with Ardle, and was sat in the beer garden, and I'd had a few drinks. And I went in for a piss, and I got into the toilet, and I was having a piss, and this guy just came in. He looked, probably like late 30s, early 40s. Very, he had like long hair, leather jacket, like kind of came in and was like, started having a piss, and he was fucked. He was swaying. And he turned to me and was like, yeah, having a good night. Again, it was like fucking 7 o'clock. I was like, yeah, having a good night, yeah. And he was just like, I only came out to get bread. And I was just like, oh, right, okay, yeah.
How's that going for you?
He's like, and then I came in here.
Terribly.
I came in here and I've been in here 4 hours. And I went, wow, so you've not had your bread yet? And he was like,
yeah, where did you go wrong?
Then he's like, I've eaten about 30 quid's worth of bread in here. And I was just like, damn, man, okay, cool.
Is that what you're calling it?
Anyway, see you later. And I went back outside a little while later. Do you want a drink, Ardle? Go up to the bar. And I'm ordering my drink, and he just comes and stands at the bar. And I keep seeing him looking. He's even more fucked now, and he keeps looking at me. But he's trying to for those at home who can't see, who are visually impaired because it's a podcast, I'm actually doing a drunken swaying motion as I tell the story.
Gregory is currently swaying around in a drunken manner.
Yes, at the bar. And he looked at me, and we made eye contact, and he stared, and he's like, right, okay, he's got me. He knows I'm the guy. We're very close now.
You in the toilet.
And then I just kind of went to him. Do you, and she had only halfway through pouring one drink, so I was like, oh, fucking hell. I was like, did you get your bread yet? And he went, what? I was like, did you get your bread yet? And he laughed. And he kind of stepped back, and then he put his hand up to shake my hand.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, fuck. Anyway, I shook his hand.
Yeah.
And I shook his hand, and then when we finished, he literally unbroke the handshake quite, like...
Abruptly?
Yeah. Kind of looked at his hand and looked at me and kind of like, well, that wasn't very good, was it? Not very good at that. And then just kind of turned his back. And I was like, that was a weird end.
That was a weird ending.
I mean, I'm not going to... I kind of went... I kind of just laughed. I didn't really know
Did you not tap on the shoulders? Like, are you breaking up with me?
Yeah, excuse me. Excuse me, best of three.
Yeah.
If you're going to I challenge you to a handshake duel. Tomorrow at dawn.
A handshake off.
At dusk, we'll meet by the reservoir for handshake dawn.
The referee?
Handshake dawn for handshake duel. Handshakes at dawn, I do like that.
And the referee shall be Handshake Man.
But he's also
the terrible superhero.
But he's the brother of Oblivious Man, so he's usually they're oblivious to your
That's what I
handshakes.
want to see in a film. It's a retirement home for shit superheroes.
That's a good idea for a film. That's a good idea
The
for
shit
like a comedy
superheroes
film.
that didn't make it.
That's a good idea for like, even that's a good idea actually. Like retired.
I've been knocking them out recently.
But it would be like it would be retired, but it'd be superheroes and villains.
Yeah.
So even though they're too old to fight, they still have the old squabbles.
Oh yeah.
Like,
but it's like stupid old man fights.
Yeah.
So just be them, just like hitting each other with sticks.
I remember when you threw me through a fucking building. Yes, John, but you were going to blow up America with a big laser beam.
I'll do it again.
Oh God, I'm planning. I heard Captain Vortex is planning to
Captain Vortex.
planning to manhandle all the slices of bread before the dinner tonight. We've got to stop him. How can we do it? We're gonna take one of his walls off his wheelchair.
I'm not having.
I bet that'd be a great fucking.
I'm not
idea.
having.
That
I'm not
would be
having
like,
the.
That's a great plot idea. I like that. That's
There
a
you
good
go.
idea. That's a good idea. Just retired fucking superheroes
Yeah.
and villains being old as fuck in a retirement home.
No, I've just really liked that the elements of like the things that are given to us, you know, like in the way of like a superhero film or you know like a cop film or anything like that. Just having that element, but then just putting it somewhere else.
Yeah.
in a
of
different
course.
environment.
Yeah. It always works.
Yeah, it's just funny. It's like I was saying to you the other night. I said about the TV series. I had an idea where it's someone's running like a weed farm.
Oh yeah.
And so they've got like a drug business, and
Yeah.
they have to have like a fake
Front.
I have to have a fake fronted business to cover it. But the business that's covering it is actually like a shop that people can walk into,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
actually doing really well. And he has
Yeah.
to spend more time doing that than he does the drug stuff.
Falling behind the drugs is too busy
Yeah,
fucking
he's
selling his
he's got to
shit.
start doing audits. Like
Hiring
really
staff,
stupid. Yeah, really like.
dealing with issues.
He'll turn it one day. It's like, who the fuck's this? And it's just like, I had to hire someone else because all these people kept coming. I was like, wait. It's not a real shop.
Yeah, well, you did take a Londis franchise. Like, it's not a very good idea for function. It's busy to do that.
No, I thought like a beachfront souvenir shop.
I was thinking, like a souvenir shop. Yeah. Like the ones at Thailand where there's just streets of them.
Yeah. I loved it.
hate
Just
those
those. I'm going to continue. I'm going to start writing these down before I forget.
Yeah. Write down that fucking. You can sell that fucking superhero
Superhero
one.
one.
Yeah, what would the name of that be?
So I feel like retirement's got to be in there somewhere.
I was thinking of any other retirement. There's no really popular words of retirement, is there?
Yeah. Super retirement.
Super. Captain Oblivious.
Where
is
super
finally
hit.
joined.
That'll be what the place is called. It's just called Super Retirement, the place where heroes go to die.
Superheroes and villains alike. When they're too old and causing more damage than fucking saving people, we bring them here to look after them.
And there'll be a bit where they're talking about Batman. He's just like, well, I mean, that guy's like 70 and he's
Yeah.
still fighting.
Yes,
he needs to quit.
He fights me every time I try and feed him. Kicks me away. Ugh, it's a nightmare.
Oh yeah.
Robin hasn't been the same since losing his foot to diabetes.
I think like the nearest thing of like fun. Do you remember that Ben Stiller superhero film that he did?
Oh yeah, Mystery Men.
Mystery Man was fucking brilliant.
The skull and the bowling ball.
The
wasn't
bowler.
it? Yeah,
I liked just some of the names as well. Like was
See, it was actually the film was badly panned, but it's got quite a cult
yeah.
status now.
completely yeah.
Yeah.
Was it the Green Avenger, Master of Cutlery?
Oh yeah, the Cutlery Man. Yeah.
Hank Azaria. Oh god, it's so fucking.
And that was good because that was like before the superhero movie boom happened. Like really,
Yeah.
way before.
And there was the invisible kid who was only invisible if people weren't looking at him.
He looked at me.
I love it. So good.
I saw somebody put on Facebook earlier. It was like name the superpower you want, and the next comment will be somebody saying like,
Davian put it up.
saying the conditions of having that power.
Yeah.
So one person put to be able to summon pizza, and then somebody wrote yes, but always has to be pineapple.
Yeah.
Like,
He put Davian put up the ability to fly, and I just write only on 9/11.
did he reply?
He liked it.
Yeah, I bet he would like that. Unless he saw that as a threat.
Yeah.
What? Do you want me to? Anyway, another geese drop I have.
Are we gonna start podcasting yet?
Are we going to start an episode?
We're like an hour in.
Sorry about that, guys. We got sidetracked during geese dropping. This other geese drop was sent to me by Sam from Opal Powers in Oldham.
Ah, yes.
And he
We
said-
really have to. Can we just one day? Can we just go to Oldham just to walk around and stock up on these geese
Geese
droppings?
drops. Why are you doing like an eating gesture when you did that?
That's a stock up.
Excuse.
Excuse. I need food.
Kid says to his dad, "Why are you spending so much, Dad?" And the dad replies, "'Cause I'm balling."
But imagine it with the Oldham.
Yeah, with the Oldham, yeah. Yeah, I wasn't even going
'Cause
to
I'm
try.
balling.
I wasn't even going to attempt the accent and
You're
offend,
16-year-old dad.
and offend listeners. Wasn't
Mate,
even gonna
I had
attempt it.
actually tell a fucking lie.
You're going to lie, are you?
One of the last days I was working over in Wandsworth, I was walking back to this train station, and I heard this kid on the phone, and he was just like, "Yeah, man, how's your summer? Yeah, no, yeah, it's all good, man. I'm just out here trapping." It's just like,
Trapping what? What are you trapping?
that is like, it's not the first time I've heard that fucking
What are you
phrase,
trapping?
man. No, it's just some drug talk.
What did we see recently that's coming back? We were listing the other day things that are coming back now.
Inline skates.
Because we talked about inline skating not long ago, and ever
Yeah.
since then, I've seen quite a few around.
Yeah,
Like, quite a few
one
skaters
again.
around.
Actually, there's one I saw in Surbiton.
Yeah.
There was another in Wandsworth. There was some that I just saw in a park. Yeah, inline skates coming back.
Yeah.
I think it's like the new cardio thing.
And I saw a guy playing with a yo-yo in the shopping centre yesterday on Thursday.
When I looked at that picture, because I couldn't see the yo-yo.
I was trying to be discreet in the picture.
Yeah, but it's like he's just standing there, like right at the top, and it just looks like he's gonna jump.
It looks like, it looks like, but also when you see the yo, it looks like he's performing.
I saw the picture before what you wrote, and I was just like,
Uh-oh.
"Oh my god, Greg, stop this guy from killing
You
me!"
say that. Well, when I was walking through there, some kids messing around threw someone's hoodie over the edge.
Oh, that's fucked.
So it fell past me, and I fucking was like, "Oh fuck!"
Yeah.
Oh shit! You know, I was like, "Oh fucking, it was just a hoodie."
Takes you right back,
It was
doesn't
just it's just a hoodie. And then a few seconds later, somebody dropped like a McDonald's drink, and it came down the stairs and hit the floor next to me. Fuck! I was like, Jesus! I was like, I need to get out. I can't be in here. There's too
no.
much shit falling from the fucking ceilings.
that shit will fucking stay with you, man. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, I was like, fucking need to get out. I'm just gonna walk around somewhere else.
That's the fucking problem with kids as well during the summer holiday. They don't have an off switch. They
Mate.
do these things that they actually think are funny, but it's just like, nah, man, it's not cool.
I remember the day.
It's basically when I talk.
yeah. I think it was the day after the Paris attacks, maybe. And there were some kids in the shopping centre, and I was at work, and I saw them from the shop, and they were walking past, and they were ducking down behind the barrier, which was glass and see-through anyway, and they kept shouting Ali Akbar, Ali Akbar, and they're like
Yeah,
running,
man.
and I was running, laughing, and they were doing it for ages. I was like, how have you not been fucking slapped yet? What the fuck are you doing?
Someone would fuck you up.
I was like, you guys are fucking cunts. Like, you don't even know you don't know what you're causing.
No.
Like, you don't know what you're playing with here, kid.
Yeah, man, it's just fucked, innit? It's all bollocks. It's all bollocks these days.
Yeah, misbehaving like that's all bollocks. Being cunt, well, saying that we're probably not that bad, but definitely don't.
Oh,
cunt
don't
the
know.
drunk
I've said cunty things, but I'm not. I don't. I know that there is a line.
Yeah.
It's very, very far away.
Yeah, it's a far away line.
It's a far
but-
line.
Yeah. You have to squint a bit to see it.
Yeah.
but you know it's over there.
Yeah, it's like a mirage.
So the line's
Blurry.
imaginary.
Yeah, and all the heat's making it
Yeah,
blurry.
you know, like tarmac in the sun.
Yeah.
I mean, just what you're seeing just in the corner. Well, you know, there's not a line, but there's like a warm mist that I use as a marker for lines are so old fashioned. It's 2018 now, 2017 now. Don't define me to a line.
The line I'm not particularly aiming for.
Yeah. But I'm aware.
There's plenty in front of me to like. I mean, the thing is, like, it's so easy to not insult people, but to enrage people these days.
Yeah, very easy.
Because everyone's so fucking up about everything.
Yeah.
You don't even have to go to the line.
No.
You can be as far away from the line as possible.
Yeah.
Someone's going to be annoyed with something that you've said.
Yeah, of course, absolutely.
And to those people, fuck yourself.
Fuck you. Stop getting annoyed at everything.
Go fuck yourself.
It's insane.
I hate them.
Yeah, I do get you mean. That fucking just
So fucking up about everything.
That-
They can't just enjoy something.
like somebody put something up the other day. It's been like, I think it was after Trump said where he said about transgender people not being allowed in the army, and somebody put up, we welcome all of our transgender brother and sisters here anytime. And it was a really nice, and somebody replied, and I go, I know you mean this post with their best intentions, but referring to transgender people as brother and sisters is actually quite offensive and enraging.
Yeah.
And basically
It's just like,
complained
just
about.
have-
and
pick
it's
your
just,
moments.
Just like,
Pick your fucking
really,
moments.
Really? Like, actually, I do, but you're still doing it wrong. You're doing right wrong still.
Yeah.
Stop doing right wrong.
People will come out of the woodwork if something like that goes viral. They'll just like, I'm going to fucking look like a genius on this,
Yeah.
and they just look like a cunt.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I'm saving the day here and defending everyone.
That's it.
I'm
yeah.
doing it
It's
right.
I think it's not so
I'm
much.
doing it wrong right.
It's not so much like the organisations that these people are like standing up against, because like, you know, there's a lot of good work and all that shit going on, and
Going
good,
on.
well done to those people. I don't really care, but it's the people that defend, and they just defend. I don't think they particularly have a good tactic when it comes to defending the things that they're trying to defend. I think it's they just look like a bit of a dick, and they look like they don't know what fun is.
A bit of a cock.
Yeah, wankers. That's what they are. Big old set of wankers.
But they're everywhere, and you can't avoid them, and it's everywhere, and that's how it is. And even people who aren't that way are picking up the bad habits.
Yeah, it's true.
Don't offend me.
Yeah, you see a lot on Facebook. You can definitely see like
Love
people.
watching. I quite like some of them in Ranger, but I quite like watching some of the Facebook. Battles.
Tony's good fun to watch.
Yeah, he's good fun to watch. Yeah.
Especially, yeah.
But there's a few, but even like you know, the shared conversations and shit. You're just like fucking hell. Some people, this is insane. Like people that don't know each other, like in groups, are fucking throwing shit at each other.
I saw something today that put up on the Serbian group. And it was
shout outs, Crest Crew.
Rob Baker put it up. Fucking love Rob.
It's funny.
So funny. He put it up, and it was about this little girl really liked like geisha, so the geisha sort of thing. So her mum organised her to have a geisha party.
Oh god, yeah.
And she was dressed in a kimono and all this thing, and you know she had white face on and all this shit. And it made it. The great thing was the article said like, yes, this picture made its way to Tumblr. As soon as that happens, that's triggering. That's just trigger central. And so they just
no one knows the context.
Yeah, no, because it's just like everyone's sort of saying like this isn't culture appropriation and stuff, but this is actually quite racist.
Yeah.
And then apparently someone from Japan completely put them in their fucking place and it's just like, no, actually we like people celebrating culture like this. Like it's actually nice, and also like people getting gifts from Japan. We're not trying to block people off.
Yeah.
We want this to be shared, and it's I'm not saying that black culture should be shared by people putting on blackface.
Yeah.
Because that's fucked completely. Because there's connotations with the history and stuff like. But like it's a fucking dressing gown is a kimono basically.
Yeah.
Just like someone putting on a dressing gown. That's
Lizzie
not
got
being
a kimono.
Yeah.
I've not suggested trying. Oh, Jason got a one when he went to the Tokyo. She asked him. She's like, "Can you please get me a kimono?"
They're fucking comfortable as fuck. My dad, when he went to Japan, like when we were younger, and he went there for like a business trip, came back with a kimono for me and my sister.
Wow.
It was fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
I felt like a ninja. I felt like Karate Kid. It was
I'm
bloody
king of the
brilliant.
world.
Couldn't get it out of me. You couldn't.
I read that was coming back for a TV series, Karate Kid, with the original 2 actor guys in it.
Well, as long as it hasn't got Will Smith's on, I'm fine.
Yeah, but whether we doing TV, it's quick
He's
jump
cut
to TV.
all his hair off or something.
I don't know. I don't even know what it
give a
is.
shit.
Does he still do stuff? What does he do?
Oh, I don't know.
Is he still in films? I haven't seen him in a while.
I think he only acts because his dad wanted him to. He was just like, "Oh, come on, son, we could be in this together."
Yeah,
and
we
he's
can
like,
make a
"Oh,
film
but I
together."
don't really care." Like, I don't know.
I don't know. I've not heard from him for a while. We've not been in regular contact as much.
No.
Should we go into some agony aunts?
Oh yeah, that's right. We've got them, haven't we?
Yeah. Or should we just start the entire episode now?
I don't know. I think we've managed to fucking wrangle out an episode of talking.
We actually had an episode prepped. It was right in front of me to do. We had a whole episode, a set topic episode to talk about.
Yep.
And then we started doing eavesdropping and then just chatted. Then I was like, right, we're like 40 minutes in now, so might as well keep this going.
Yeah, it was good. I liked the direction it was going.
Yeah. Now
Several stories.
Now time to give some advice to people who didn't ask for advice. You didn't ask for it, but here's our advice anyway.
Excuse me, can I ask you a question? I don't want your advice. I don't want it. I don't need to listen to you talk to me. I don't want your advice. I just think you should marry the dog and be happy. I don't need to know what you have to say.
Disclaimer, do not take our advice. If you do, we'll not be held accountable for inedible heartbreak. Thank you.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's me.
It's you. Joe has
I'm
it.
coming at you
Joe
today.
has the agony aunt this week.
I'm coming at you like Cleopatra. Yeah.
Life ain't
Where's
easy.
my fucking screenshots?
He's lost his screenshot.
No, there you go. It's just my phone taking ages.
His back is all right.
I'm here.
He's all right. He's here, and he's marginally queer.
I'm marginally a percentage of queer.
The best percentage.
Did you just assume my sexuality?
I assumed your percentage.
Did you just assume my percentage? Oh dear.
I think we just found the episode title.
So, yeah, you just assume my percentage. I don't know how I'm going to draw that.
No, nor do I.
I don't know what I'm going to draw. Yeah, so I've actually stolen a little bit here from when Sam and Gaz did the pod swap, and they actually took stuff from the from the Sunday Sport.
For other newspapers, agony aunts are
Fucking
available.
brilliant. Well, brilliant. So yeah, I've taken one of the agony aunts from a particular Sunday Sport agony, and I'm going to read it.
Yes, excellent. Strap in and on.
Dear Greg and Joe.
Oh, that's me.
Is that your voice? Sorry.
Yes.
A few months ago, I did a casual strawberry picking work on a farm with my girlfriend. There were lots of people there, but I got shocked when a girl aged about 18 came up to me and told me that she knew me. She explained that she had lived just round the corner from me when I was a teenager, and I had been her babysitter when she was a kid. My girlfriend, she quickly got bored of the conversation and wandered off, telling me she would catch up with me later on.
What a bitch.
Yeah.
What a bitch.
As me and the girl chatted away, she led me further into a field where she introduced me to her mum. As soon as I saw her, I stopped dead in my tracks. I remembered the older woman, having lost my virginity to her all those years ago, on the family couch. Then, her daughter reminded me that she used to sit on my knee as a toddler, and she asked if she could do it again.
What?
I sat down on a tree stump, and she plonked herself on my lap with a laugh.
Weird.
But then, she started to turn... Wait, hang on. But then she started pushing her backside into me groin, and I found myself getting a massive hard-on. Well, she was pretty fit. She said, "My mum said you had a big one. Now I know what she means." Then she pulled up her skirt to reveal she weren't wearing any knickers. Before I knew it, what?
You're still in the strawberry picking field.
Yeah, but they're in a field, yeah.
So I'm picturing Garson's farm, and you can't be doing that there.
Before I knew what I was doing, I was running my hands down all of her thighs, and I
All of
started
her
toying
thighs?
with her moist pussy.
Wow,
which
you
I
say
that? Which was covered in light hair, soft hair, covered in light soft hair.
Okay.
It felt amazing. I got completely lost in a moment and unzipped my jeans and freed my 8-incher. While her mum kept watch for my bird coming back, I lowered her onto my...
Why her mum kept watch?
Her mum kept watch.
So the mum was like, fuck my daughter.
I'm under this assumption, yeah.
This doesn't sound true.
I don't think these are the kind of women that go strawberry picking.
I don't know if I trust the sources of these agony aunts. Carry on.
I want to go strawberry picking. I lowered her onto my hard manhood, and she bounced up and down until we both orgasmed. As I got up, I thanked her for the shag, and then her mum said, "What about me?" But before I could stop her, she fell to her knees and took my whole soggy length in her mouth. It didn't take long for me to get hard again, and she pushed me down on the ground, unzipped her jeans, and eased herself onto me, as did her daughter had done 10 minutes ago. A lot of vigorous humping, and managed to shoot another load deep inside her. And we got dressed, and just when my girlfriend got walked around the corner. But now, ages after the event, the mum has contacted me to say that both her and her daughter want a repeat performance, and that I should pay them for a visit.
Wow.
Pay them, sorry, not pay for them.
Yeah, I got what you meant.
Pay them a visit.
That's
She keeps texting me and threatening to call in the middle of the night if I don't agree. What should I do?
turn your phone off.
Get a new phone number.
Yeah.
Get a new phone number.
Get a new phone number.
Do they know where he lives?
Block him on Facebook, get a new phone number. Maybe leave Facebook completely and block it, or get into your girlfriend somehow and block them.
Or maybe tell your girlfriend
You
that
fucked a young girl and her mum when you were picking strawberries.
revisited your childhood.
That sounds like the most made up one I've ever heard out of all of them.
It's the use of the words,
Yeah.
and also just the scenario. I don't seriously believe that there is enough time for people to shag and pick strawberries.
Yeah.
No way.
2 shags and strawberry.
No chance.
And just the mother and daughter thing. He's great. Fuck him. And then I'll have a go, because that's what we do.
I don't think if I was a mother, I would share vital information like that with my daughter. I don't care if she is 18. I don't think mums are out there telling their daughters about the fucking they've done. If your dad came to you and started telling you about the fucking he done, do you want to listen to that?
No, not really. No.
I don't.
No. No. I do remember there was a guy I knew briefly, worked with him very briefly, years and years ago.
Was you just then, were you just thinking whether or not to tell this story?
Yeah, I was. Yeah. Because I can't remember the details. I might have told it before. But he had a really weird relationship with his mum. And she texted him. He texted her. But something basically is, I've got my mum to get me a new toothbrush. And he texted her. And she replied saying she'd already got the toothbrushes. And she was sticking one in her pussy. And he laughed and was like, haha, lol. And I was like, what the fuck did I say? And he like showed me and was like, it's just mum joking around. And I was like, it's your mum? He's like, yeah. And I was like, huh.
Interesting.
That's okay. And he says, no, it's not weird, just we have that sort of relationship. And I was like, huh. Okay. Well, good day to you, sir. That's
Good day to you. I
didn't really know how to react to it, to be honest.
No,
with you. I
I've-
still don't know, even all this time later.
don't think I'd. No, I wouldn't. No.
I don't want my mum saying that to me. No, I'm saying
No.
that word anyway.
You've heard your mum say that word.
Love that pussy, the Little Wayne song. Yeah. I like this song. She'll be listening to this, be like, oh, because Gary always tells this story. Gary always brings this
Mate,
up.
it's one of my favourite stories.
Gary always brings this
I can
up.
believe Gary loves it way more.
Yeah,
I
Gary brings
believe
up a
Gary
lot.
could do it.
I think Gary brings up every time we're all together. So I don't know what to say to this guy because I don't really seem to think the situation even happened. But
No.
what? Go around for a repeat performance, I guess. You loved it.
Yeah, but then they're going to just be like, we've got him in the palm of our
You'll
hands.
get both of them at once next time.
Oh,
That's gonna be a proper story that you.
that's a proper porno.
Yeah, exactly. We live in the proper porn dream then.
Proper porn dream.
Proper porn dream.
That's not easy to say, mate.
No, proper porn dream.
Proper porn man.
I like that though. Proper porn dream. Sounds like an album or
proper porn dream.
that'd be a good band name. We're a proper
PPD.
porn dream. That'd be a good band name.
We're proper porn
proper
dream.
porn dream, and this is our new song.
Try saying it fast.
Proper porn dream. Fast. Here we go.
We'll have to copyright before Ed turns into a song title.
And also, just I don't understand. What's the girlfriend? Did the girlfriend know? Oh, here we go. Once
The
again,
girlfriend almost seems
fact that
irrelevant to the
but
conversation.
she just left them alone for a scene.
She got bored of the conversation.
She left them alone.
That all happened way too easy.
Yeah, I'll leave you alone. Then they all went off to another part of the field to bang. She was like, oh, where's he gone with that 18-year-old girl that he used to babysit?
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's. I mean, if they might have been quite friendly, it's like, oh yeah, we used to, yeah, chatting.
it's
And
just
she's
a
like, I'm
family-
gonna go and pick strawberries and
Or
make
it's-
jam.
Yeah, it's just like a family thing. That's just how that family greet by having sex.
Weird.
Just saying hello. Oh, yes.
All up inside you.
All up inside me. Oh, God, it's this. You have got a big one. Mum was right.
Drop me spuds in you.
Mum, did the girl keep watch
Done
while the
some
mum
laps.
went afterwards?
I done slaps and laps on them.
I slapped some laps on her. Plenty of laps. And she slapped some laps on me afterwards. Let me tell you that.
I think we should write into the agony aunts of the Daily Sport, but
Make her read
just
up
so
an
we can
elaborate
use the
story.
phrase slap laps.
I was slapping laps the other night.
I was slapping laps all over.
When my
her.
housemate walked in and caught me and asked me to carry on, then asked me to do it standing up.
Then it turned into a relay race.
Then we,
She was the baton.
then she just sat down and watched me until I'd finished.
She just sat down and looked at me,
She
disappointed.
didn't. She didn't touch herself or me. Just sat there cross-legged and watched me. Just go back and fuck her. Just go back
Yeah,
and fuck them
just
both.
do it.
Keep
I
doing
mean,
it.
again, it doesn't really sound like a problem.
You're probably not the only one.
Yeah.
Don't think you're special.
Maybe they've got some weird fetish.
But if you are banging them both regularly, maybe not the mum, depending on her age, but maybe use a condom.
well,
like-
if the daughter's 18, then she's got to be easy like 40s.
Yeah, so yeah, but we don't know. He lost his Ginny to her years ago, so how old was she then? And this girl, I mean, how old
good
was he
shout.
again? Does it say what he was?
It doesn't say how old she was. It just says that the girl was 18.
Oh, wait, fuck it. So anyway, I'm saying just go back and do it, man. Not really advice, just do it. Like if you're gonna keep thinking about it, change your number. If you don't want to do it, change your fucking phone number. Your girlfriend's probably gonna find out though. They
Yeah, your
sound
girlfriend is
if
totally
they're
gonna
if
find
they're,
out.
if they're that willing to open themselves up that way, they're probably also very quick to open up their chatty mouths.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
And not to just take a penis.
And maybe there was a hidden message in the, pay us a visit. Maybe they do want to pay. Maybe they're going to fuck. Maybe that was a hint
Yeah,
that actually going
pay.
to blackmail you.
Yeah, that's-
You're
yeah.
going to get round there and they're going to be like, right, we're both pregnant. Give us money or we don't have an abortion.
No, that's it. The second they want to do it again because they didn't get pregnant the first time.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
And he said he spunked inside.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe this woman, maybe he somehow. Oh, did he have sex with her before she was born? Maybe he's secretly her dad. That'd be an
I
interesting twist.
was thinking when
That
as
was
soon
what
as
was
he
gonna
said
go.
about like
Banging
seeing
the
the
mum.
mum, and it's just like I lost my virginity. So it's like I haven't seen you in 18 years.
Yeah. That's where I thought it was
I
going to
thought
go.
that was going, but no.
Maybe that's what they want to say to him. Actually, just banged your daughter. Haha.
That-
We're going to tell everyone.
How fucked would that be?
We're going to tell everyone.
My mum says you got a big penis and that you're my dad.
Oh, sorry, I should have told you that before we had sex. I said those things the wrong way round, didn't I?
Oh dear.
It's my fault. I'm very silly. Anyway, so yeah, go fuck yourself or fuck them or turn your phone
Yeah,
off.
I think come back with a better problem because that's not a problem.
That episode was interesting. That took many side routes.
I like that we had an entire idea for an episode and just let
We were
it-
just
let
before
it
the
roll.
episode. I was like, I don't know. I've got an unplanned in me. I don't know what to talk about. I have got an episode prep. Let's just do that. But then I was like, I kind of do want to just have a random chat.
Yeah.
And then just fucking geese drop in and off we go.
That's what we do.
And then I finished geese dropping, and the episode was done pretty much.
Yeah.
It was like an
You've
hour.
you've just taken us through the episode there.
Thank you again for listening. Again, follow us on all relevant platform, media, social networking places, pages.
Write us a review on iTunes.
Write us a review on fucking iTunes, please. They're so fucking helpful. Please write us a review. This will be really good.
Because it makes us still look like a 5-star
Yeah,
podcast.
well, a review doesn't mean they will definitely make us 5 stars. Please do it 5 star. If you want to be a dick about it, just fuck off. Go waste someone else's time. Who cares? Who cares for your fucking words? We do, actually, if they're good. Also, hit us on Facebook. Fucking everybody laugh at us. Share videos and shit with us. Put up fucking silly articles we should talk about, because we will.
Yeah, we will
if you
talk
send
about
us
it.
something, we're like, fuck, that's awesome. Why don't I find that? We'll
If
talk
you
about
find
that.
something and just think like, who can I share that with?
I can send it with Greg and Joe. Of course I send
Share
it with
it.
them. Share it with them.
Share it like an 8-inch penis between a mother and daughter.
Who potentially and get an ex-babysitter involved.
Ta-da!
Porno.
Porno.
Captain Porno.
Well, porno. Captain Porno. What is his superpower? Just fires DVDs at people.
yeah, it just fires orgasms at people.
Just makes people orgasm.
Yeah, it just fires fake
That's,
orgasms
no,
at people.
that's Captain Orgasmo.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, why can't
Captain
why
Climax.
we only have the options of what, like Doctor, Captain, Mister, and the Amazing?
Well, we can make,
You can't just have something man, porn man. What's porn man gonna do?
Yeah, Beyond Man.
The surprising adventures of Captain Porn.
This week, he goes to the shop. Let's find out what happens.
He looks at the
Around.
top shelf. He laughs
He laughs. Call that porn? I am porn. Ha ha.
and
It's
fires
like-
several.
Maybe it's like, you've seen those adverts.
several issues of
Have you ever
Razzle
seen the
at
adverts for like
shopkeeper.
Reed Recruitment, where it's like the guy's like, we all hate Mondays. He's like dressed up as a really shit superhero, and he's like,
Was he
I swear
Captain
it is like
Monday?
Captain Recruitment or something. Maybe it's Captain. He's like, and he's walking through an office where everyone hates their jobs, and he's just like, "You're now gonna be a zookeeper," and he points at them, and they poof, and they turn into a zookeeper. Maybe that's what Porn Man's Captain Porn's like.
Could
but
be.
he points at people, and they go poof, and they're like banging in a porn scenario.
Yeah, that's actually. Oh, he just goes, and then they're fucking.
I see you buying shopping at the till in Sainsbury's. You're now banging her over the wall. She's behind the
No,
thing.
no.
And they're all dressed
It'll
up, and
be-
he's like, "Ah."
It would be like a self-service machine. It's like, aha, I can see this, and then all of a sudden she's being fucked by Fuckzilla.
yeah.
It's a self-service machine. The woman, she's like, what the fuck?
Whoa, whoa. There's a rotating tread of like 6 flappable cocks smacking me in the face out of the vending machine.
Captain Oblivious, save me! Didn't
Like
see it.
Transformers, but then turn into like sex machines.
Captain Oblivious. That's not a problem.
Oh, it's not that. Anyway, God, this town's boring. Nothing ever happens. Even as transforming,
Somebody help me!
as transforming sex bots rape fucking half the town beneath me. Everything's fine. Anyway, I think that brings us again to an end. So
I think we can finish things up there.
I have been Greg.
And I've been Captain Oblivious.
Oh, of course. And I've been
No, you said you're Greg. You've had your
hanging out.
chance.
I always do it twice. Then. Sorry, I was oblivious to you.
Nice.
Using your own power against you.
The All Seeing Guys podcast is part of Podnose, the UK's leading independent entertainment podcasting network. For episode archives of the All Seeing Guys and all of the shows on the network, visit us at www.podnose.com. You can also follow us on Twitter via @Podnose or send us an email via admin@podnose.com.
This podcast is part of Britpod Scene, an independent network of uniquely British podcasts that's always growing. Check out BritpodScene.com or Britpod Scene on Twitter to find out more.